Hi, this is Danny Ray with insuranceforburial.com, and I just want to go over Globe Life's website and perhaps to see some of the discrepancies and the misleading information that seniors, get exposed to. So we're going to get really started. I'm really going to focus on the important things that you should really look out for. Obviously, when you log into Globe Life, you seniors out there, you get bombarded by mail. Globe Life is in your face, marketing, spends a lot of money. Keep in mind, companies out there that spend a lot of money on marketing, okay, they have to get that money back from somewhere. Okay, you don't see marketing much on Mutual of Omaha, Aetna, CVS Health, things of that nature for final expense. So Globe Life spends a lot of money in marketing. So that money comes from your premiums. So if a company's spending a lot of money in marketing, okay, they tend to have a lot more expensive or inferior product. All right. So basically, when you log in, when you go to their website, $1 buys $50,000 of life insurance. Now, how incredible of a deal is that, right? But is it true? Okay, let's go ahead and then let's get into this a little bit. Okay. Obviously, $1 does not buy you $50,000 in coverage. It's not like you're going to get $50,000 in coverage and you're buying, you're paying $1 a month. That is the hook. That's what gets you to buy their policy. Oh, it's a buck. Oh, it's cheap. Oh, I got to get that. Oh, it's awesome. But it's not. It's the hook. I mean, you seniors I'm speaking to, in this video, you guys are smart. You guys been around for decades. You guys have an abundance of wisdom. All right. A dollar does not buy you $50,000 in coverage. Okay. It's just not the case. Okay. So let's just focus on the adults, not the children, because basically the same thing. All right. So when you look at a dollar buys $50,000 in coverage, okay, let's just look at this intrinsic mark right here. All right. After the first month, the rate scheduled is based on the current age is guaranteed for the life of the policy. Now, again, life insurance is based off of age, health, health history. Okay. What kind of medications you're taking, your build, what state you live in. I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into finding you the best rate. All right. What I will tell you is the most important thing in finding the best rate is accurately pinpointing your proper rate class. Rate class determines price and who the best carrier is. Now, carriers all have different health impairment niches. They have different, guidelines, bill charts, health impairment niches, different formularies for their medications, and of course, different rates. So again, it's absolutely imperative to isolate the proper rate class. Okay, but also find out these gimmicky, you know, um, marketings that a lot of these companies do, like Globe, Colonial Penn, things of that nature. So again, it's that's the bait. That's the hook to get you to buy their policy. It's $1, okay, but then you're going to be paying more expensive, and most of the time these are waiting period policies. Okay, this particular one has no waiting period, but I can assure you that they have very strict guidelines as far as their health questions. All right. Um, so I want to go over this real fast. Oh, they're A rated, been around since 1900. Gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling. Okay. But what you don't know, what they don't touch base with on their website, is the fact what is their consumer complaint index? Now, we're going to look at that real fast. Okay. And you can clearly see, I mean, the average national average for complaint index is between 1 and 1.5. Okay. Depending on where you go to online, you're going to see Globe anywhere from 3 to 7, over 7. Okay. In this case, this agency did a review at 7. All right. And this comes from National Association of Insurance Commissioners. So let's go to something that's a little more biased, right? Let's go to Investopedia. Okay. Obviously, their rating is 2.8 out of 5, about half. Most insurance companies are 3, 3.5 to 4 if they're good. They're under 3. All right. Also, their trust score. Okay, their trust score. Okay, for their consumer complaint index is they have um, roughly a 3.6. So they're about 150% above average of complainants. So do you want to be with an insurance company? Number one is gimmicky. all right, throws a $1 out there, so you seniors jump on it because they know you're in a fixed income, all right, to bait you in to answer health questions that possibly you're not going to be approved because they're very strict, okay? But also a, a company that has over or almost a 4 consumer price index score, okay, when the industry average is 1 to 1.5. So you just got to be really careful. We replace a lot of Globe policies, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of times it's when the seniors are you're in their mid 70s when it's really really expensive to get another policy. Um, Globe is also notorious for baiting and switching their term life insurance. See this right here? This is their term life insurance coverage. Okay. Now again, you get $1 for $50,000 in term. Term is very very cheap. Okay, cost effective because 98 out of 100 people that buy this term policy, the policy expires worthless. Okay, it doesn't pay out. 98%. That means that 100 of you seniors out there that buy this term policy, 98 of you will never see the death benefit paid because you outlived it or it expired at age 80. Very important. Very, very important to understand that. These are gimmicky. These are going to suck you in with that $1 buy it. Even if you're healthy, to buy this term, you think you got the hottest thing since sliced bread. And then down the road, not only does the rate go up every couple of years, but at age 80, it expires. Globe is notorious for this because they know you seniors are on a fixed income. They bait you in with that dollar. Okay. They bait and switch to a term policy and they say, oh yeah, it's for life. And the bottom line is the day you blow out your candles at age 81, you got no more insurance. At age 75, the rate goes up every 5 years. Okay, so with that said, it's very important to understand um, what to look out for. Okay, and again, when you see gimmicky stuff, $1 a month, first month with an intrinsic mark next to it, choose your term coverage. It's not a whole life policy. Okay, you just got to be real, real careful. All right, and this right here, $1 buys 50,000 in coverage. Fixed income, of course, you're going to jump all over that, but you're going to be paying money into this for years, and two things are going to happen. Remember, 98% of these policies expire. Okay, or you outlive it. All right, and it doesn't pay out. So they're loving this $1 buy $50,000 because you seniors out there jump on that because it's a fixed income play and you think it's something cheap when in all actuality 10, 15 years down the road, the insurance company keeps all that money and you get nothing. All right. So be careful. All right. Bye.